the Industrial Revolution, a period of radical change. It was a time when machines began to replace manual labor. It started in Great Britain in the late 18th century. This revolution transformed societies across the globe. It changed the way we lived, worked, and interacted with the world. The impact of this era continues to shape our present and future. The Industrial Revolution was a gradual process. It unfolded over decades. New machines and technologies emerged. These innovations reshaped industries and economies. The Industrial Revolution marked a turning point in human history. It was a shift from agrarian societies to industrial ones. The rapid pace of industrialization led to social and economic disparities. It created new class divisions. It also raised concerns about the environment. By understanding this pivotal period, we can gain valuable insights into the challenges and opportunities facing us today. The Industrial Revolution marked a fundamental shift in human history. It was a transition from hand production to machine manufacturing. This period saw the rise of factories. These factories became centers of production. They attracted workers from rural areas to urban centers. Several factors contributed to the rise of the Industrial Revolution. One key factor was the availability of natural resources. Britain had abundant coal and iron deposits. These resources were essential for fueling steam engines and building machinery. Another factor was the growth of science and technology. The scientific revolution of the 17th century laid the groundwork for technological advancements. The agricultural revolution led to increased food production. This resulted in population growth and a surplus of labor. The rise of capitalism also played a crucial role. It encouraged investment in new technologies and industries. The Industrial Revolution was a period of remarkable technological innovation. New inventions emerged that transformed industries and revolutionized daily life. Among the most significant inventions of this era were the steam engine, the spinning jenny, and the telegraph. The steam engine, developed by James Watt in the late 18th century, provided a new source of power. It was initially used to pump water out of mines, but it was quickly adapted for other uses. Steam engines powered factories, locomotives, and steamships. The spinning jenny, invented by James Hargreaves in 1764, revolutionized the textile industry. This machine allowed a single worker to spin multiple threads of yarn simultaneously. Another groundbreaking invention was the telegraph, developed by Samuel Morse in the 1830s. The telegraph allowed for long-distance communication over electric wires. These inventions laid the foundation for modern industry, transportation, and communication. They continue to shape our lives today. Section 4. A new social landscape, cities, factories, and shifting fortunes. The Industrial Revolution brought about profound social and economic changes. The rise of factories led to mass migration from rural areas to urban centers. Cities grew rapidly and became centers of industry and commerce. This rapid urbanization created new social classes and transformed the social fabric of society. Factory work became the dominant form of employment for many. People worked long hours in often dangerous and unhealthy conditions. The rise of factories led to the emergence of a new working class. This working class faced harsh living and working conditions. The Industrial Revolution also led to the rise of a new middle class. This middle class consisted of factory owners, merchants, and professionals. The gap between the rich and the poor widened during this time. Section 5. The shadow of progress, examining the costs. While the Industrial Revolution brought about significant progress, it also had its downsides. The rapid industrialization had a negative impact on the environment. Factories polluted the air and water. The burning of coal released harmful pollutants into the atmosphere, leading to respiratory problems and other health issues. The working conditions in factories were often harsh and dangerous. Workers toiled for long hours in cramped and poorly ventilated spaces. They were exposed to dangerous machinery and toxic substances. Child labor was common, with children as young as 5 or 6 working in factories and mines. The rapid urbanization and the growth of cities led to overcrowding, poverty, and crime. Despite these negative consequences, the Industrial Revolution was a pivotal period in human history. Understanding the Industrial Revolution is essential for understanding the world we live in today.